When it comes to sports in Lorain, your station to watch is TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television.
Hello everyone, welcome to TV 20 WLCS as we get set for what could prove to be a pretty interesting evening of basketball. Right now we're going to focus on game 1 of 3 as it's a Lorain Westlake triple header. I'm Don Vincent along with Rob Polinsky, and Rob, freshman game comes up first. The Demons come in at 3-1, the Titans 2-3 on the season thus far. It's a freshman game. It's all about development.
Yeah, it is. It's all about development. It's all about which of these younger kids are we going to see more of down the road next year, year after that, and see where they fit in this program. And as a freshman, just trying to kind of feel your way and see how you fit in the program.
All right, Rob, it's coming up next. Tip-off is just moments away right here on WLCS TV 20.
With video games, I'm always choosing between what my kids want and what I think is best for them.
How about this one?
Which is why I love these new rating summaries. They let me know exactly what's in the game. Players shoot lasers from an arm cannon. Robot enemies explode and limbs fly off.
Maybe that other one's better.
Yeah. Get your free game rating summary today, and with it, the world's most powerful weapon, knowledge.
All right, Lorain's going to control early on in this freshman contest featuring the Titans and the Westlake Demons. Check the starters here for you for Lorain High. Number 10, Carlos Chavez, along with 11, Walter Turner. David Ramos is wearing 12, Alex Bowles with 20. And we're going to get a quick turnaround here. We're going to head down to the other side for Westlake. We'll pick up the rest of the starters as they touch. Yasichin with the ball and the shot off the right block. No dice put up, and that one's no good inside for De Leon. Lorain High is going to get the rebound and the quick out. So, again, good pace here early on, Rob.
It is, and the Titans there get a quick three, but that's a good shot even though it didn't go in, Don.
6-minute quarters here in freshman basketball action. Westlake's going to be on their offensive end. Nice spin move at the elbow, sliding through the lane. No dice on the shot that time after the good take was Terrence Rose. Will head the other way. Outside right side is Ramos. Looks underneath. Couple dribbles with the left hand into the lane. Gets bumped going through. Like the idea, although, you had the pick set up and you avoided that pick, you went the other way. You would like to see him at least take advantage of that.
Yeah, a good job by Ramos to get the ball into the paint. You get the ball into the paint, you penetrate, good things normally happen, Don.
Foul was called on Westlake. It's going to stay with the Titans off the inbounds pass. They'll get a shot, no dice. Good offensive rebound inside Walt Turner. And the Titans will control and reset this offense. That's pretty good for a freshman squad, being able to sit it back out top, although then you get the turnover. Takeaway by Westlake. They'll get back at it. We'll head the other way. De Leon looks like he wants to run the offense. He'll toss off to Terrence Rose. Left wing, and sliding through the lane that time, Noah Meek. No dice. Rebound comes down. Deshaun Brooks. And a turnover. We're going to head back the other way. Very common in freshman ball. You're going to see those quick turnarounds.
Yeah, turnovers by both teams, and both teams ice cold from the floor.
Almost a turnover there by the Titans, but a nice job by Ramos to recollect. Sends it out for the 3 ball. That one fires from Brooks, and it's good. 6'2" freshman popping from outside. You kidding me?
And it took 2 minutes, but we got our first points down.
3-0 in favor of the Titans. Little right-handed floater that time, no good for Westlake. Rebound's going to come down to the Titans. They're going to get out on the break again. Here comes Brooks. Slowest fast break you'll likely see. Scoop shot! Going to give it to him?
I don't know.
Nope, they're going to call it before the shot. That was a pretty shot, though. Boy, I was getting excited there for just a second.
I noticed.
I think that echoed in the gym here. 3:42 left in the first quarter. Titans still up by a 3 spot. Get a couple subs coming in here.
Yeah, it looks like Robert Mahaffey and Marquay Black-Wright are coming into the game, Don. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. I appreciate the help. Black-Wright's going to slam the ball to get things in motion. Looks underneath, then kicks it back outside. Mahaffey will get it back out top.
Man-to-man defense for the Demons, Don.
Well, I really like man-to-man defense at this freshman level. It's a skill you've got to have if you're going to be successful later on. Good ball movement here by the Titans. They're to get back out top and reset the offense off to the left side now. 3 ball on the way from Walter Turner. That one no good. Rebound tipped around. It's going to come up Westlake ball. We'll head the other way with 3:15 left in the first quarter. Full court pressure now by the Titans, and you're going to get are we calling the foul? We are,
yep.
As a matter of fact.
Well, and I agree with your last point. If you have to be able to play man-to-man defense if you're going to be out on the floor. Sure, you can mix in zones at some point and whatnot, but if you're going to be a good basketball player, you have to be able to play man-to-man defense.
Hatzichin gets the ball in, back across midcourt, found Rose gets it forward, and there's a drive along the left side. Meek can't quite get it to fall, but the putback is good for Hatzichin, his first two, and the Demons' first two.
And it is the Demons' first two. It took them 8 shots from the field to make their first field goal down.
And then they're going to immediately get the ball back with an opportunity to take the lead here. Head down the other way. I mean, you think about it, you're 4 minutes into this quarter, and you've got 8 shots off. I mean, it's not terrible in terms of looks, but you've got to start dropping those in. Foul's going to be called on the Titans. Carlos Chavez is going to be called for it.
Yeah, early going, Westlake 1 out of 2 from the field. Lorain 1 for 5. The difference, the Titans made a 3-pointer.
Oh, there you go. They count.
Stats are unofficial today, Don.
No. It's got to be as close to official as it can possibly be. Shot goes underneath. They're going to get a little scoop shot down there, and the foul coming up behind it. Anytime you come up behind a player shooting, and De Leon was a shooter that time, he'll go to the line. You swing that arm, you're going to get called.
Yeah, and again, anytime you can penetrate as an offensive player, good things are going to happen normally.
Foul was called on Brooks, I believe. That'll be his first, team third. 2:32 left in the first quarter here at Lorain High School. Opportunity here for Westlake to tie it up on this first free throw. And they do. Possibly take the lead here in just a moment. Sub comes in. Ryan Sandor will report in for the Demons. Line up underneath. Looks like, that young man's got to be a football player. Sandor?
He does have that look to him, doesn't he?
Nothing wrong with that. I like those football players that play basketball too. Just personal experience, mind you.
Understood. I kind of like football players that wrestle myself,
but
there you I think that's a really good combination if you're able to do that.
Agreed. Rebound came down to the Titans, but then lost the footing coming down, rolled with it. That's pretty much an automatic travel call. Sandor's going to get it, handed it off quickly. Rose, foot on the line. That one no good. Rebound underneath goes to the Titans. Fast break opportunity as they head down court. Black right had the ball, sends it back out top. Turner to the left side. Brooks having a hard time now, has to recollect and reset this offense now. Got 3 guys moving to the same spot on the floor, not generally a good recipe for success, and then the little casual pass out top is going to net the turnover with the over and back.
Yeah, I think the Titans need to improve their ball movement on offense, Don. Get some guys involved, pass the ball around and try to get that defense to move a little bit.
Javon Lane comes into the ball game for Lorain. He's going to play man defense on Trey Bialois, also just into the ball game for Westlake. They'll start the ball out top here. Feature those 2 young men, and very disciplined offensive set here for Westlake. You saw the pick started as soon as the ball came across the timeline. They'll set it out. Meeks, 3-ball, that one no good. Rebound comes out long as well. Bialois picks it up, tries to go inside among the tall timbers, can't quite get that one to fall. Rebound comes down to the Titans, and off they go on the run again. Sliding through the lane, shot no good for Turner. Would have been pretty if it went.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good shot. He did everything but put it in. He, went the length of the court and laid it up, just missed it.
About a 15-footer off the right baseline. Drops that time for Platzbecker. That'll make it 5-3 in favor of Westlake. And here comes their trap. 1-2-2. 1-2-1-1, actually. Effective early on. Titans, you pass to beat a trap. Somehow they kind of managed to wait that one out. Inside shot, no. Travel's going to be called inside. Marquay Black right had the right idea, just got caught up.
Yeah, one of the differences in this game, Don, is that Lorain has committed 6 turnovers and Westlake just 1.
Ooh, I didn't realize it was quite that many.
Again, we're unofficial tonight.
Unofficial. we'll qualify.
I'm no Jim Allen.
It's tough to be Jim Allen. Just under a minute left in this first quarter. 3-ball, that one no good. Foul underneath is going to be called on, I want to say Westlake. Let's confirm that. Malik Jaber is going to get whistled for it. That'll be his first. Team third.
Checking back in for the Titans is Deshaun Brooks, the 6'2 freshman that has their 3 points on his 3-point field goal.
Well, you just don't expect a 6'2 freshman to have that kind of range.
No, it was a good-looking shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's put together. He's a good-looking athlete. Left side will go. Outside the arc was Parton. Brooks slides through across the top of the key, sends it outside. 3-ball, no good that time from Mahaffey. And we'll head the other way with 32 seconds left in the first quarter.
Better ball movement, but missed the shot. But you need to try to get it inside a little bit, Don.
I agree. Move that ball around the perimeter. Actually, a turnover here for Westlake. Move that ball around the perimeter and have those guys post and repost, which is tough for a young kid. Brooks will work forward, 24 seconds. He's going to have the ball, works off the screen. Thought about that 3-ball, I think. He'll send it over to the right side. That 3-ball rattles out for Lane. Putback is good that time. Hunter Fuqua there to get it. Tied at 5 with 7 seconds left. There's a takeaway for the Titans. Are they going to get the shot off, though? Ball's on the ground, clock's down to 1 second, and there's the buzzer. And we're going to end the first frame tied at 5. Westlake and Titans freshmen doing business here in the court at Lorain High. We'll step away and be right back on WLCS TV 20.
Louis definitely has it on lock. As you see him right here, throwing it on his first hit, no problem. Typical Blyler fashion. Whoa!
I'm Gretchen Blyler, Olympic silver medalist.
And I'm Louis Vito, U.S. Snowboarding Grand Prix champion.
It's taken a lot of work to get where we are in snowboarding.
You know, I love being active all year round, whether it's snowboarding, dancing, or just hanging out with your friends outdoors.
Say yes to a healthy lifestyle and no to underage drinking.
To become an all-star, go to asklistenlearn.com.
The Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America has important information for the millions of people with asthma. You may not know there are 2 main causes of asthma symptoms: airway constriction you feel and inflammation you may not feel. Learn how to better manage your asthma by treating both main causes of asthma symptoms. Treating both causes can help prevent symptoms before they even start. And preventing symptoms could mean a smoother ride. For more information, go to asthma.com.
Seven minutes up on the clock. We're going to get back at it here in freshman basketball action, tied at 5 coming out of the first quarter. Ball knocked away is going to stay with Westlake, and good defense by the Titans to start things off here in the second quarter.
Pretty poor shooting in the first quarter. Lorain was 2 for 10. Ooh. Westlake 2 for 14. Demons were 1 out of 2 at the line. 10 rebounds for Lorain, 9 for Westlake.
You expect the percentages to be a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite that low.
And part of it, let's give credit to the defenses for both teams.
Agreed. So seeing some of that defense right now by the Titans stepping out in man defense. They've been in the man pretty much the whole game. 3-ball on the way, lifted in and out. Tough break there for Dylan Cole. Will head the other way. Sean Brooks work up to the right side. Stop and pop from about 17 feet. Rebound will be batted around. Black right will pick it up, sends it over across the top of the key and into the stands to one of the fans here.
See, I think Brooks can get that shot anytime he wants. I'd like to see him, maybe pass the ball once or twice and see if they can get it. To me, there's no shot clock. He can get that open jumper from 17 feet anytime he wants.
And take that shot off the pass rather than off the dribble.
Right. See if he creates something closer to the basket when you're struggling from the field.
Working off the screen out top that time was Dylan Cole, and he's going to get his pocket pick. We're going to head the other way. Parton came up with a steal, but then gave it right back. Dylan Cole will pick it back up, get it off to Bialowski. Long pass forward is going to be picked off and heading the other way. It's Mahaffey. Nice little scoop pass. Leaves it off for Brooks. He'll get the layup. Nice assist on that one, though. Yeah, and that's the first assist for the game. A nice pass from Mahaffey, as you mentioned. 7-5 in favor of the Titans. 5:42 left in the first half. Here on WLCS. Almost a 3-ball attempt. Jaber thought about that, then thought twice about it. Lose the ball, tipped around. It's going to be controlled by Westlake. Again, more of that defensive presence from both squads. A running jumper. Tap came after the shot. They're going to send him to the line for 2. Bialowski's going to get 2 shots out of this. Foul's going to be whistled on Mahaffey. That'll be his second. Not really challenging that call at all, but you could have said that was on the floor. Technically, after the shot. First free throw by Lois, rather, is a no-go. He'll have one more coming his way. Turner comes back into the ball game. So does Chavez for the Titans. A little bit of shifting here. Get your big bodies underneath. Second free throw just hits the rim, and they're going to call a lane violation on the Titans. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
They're going to say that Black-Wright left a little bit early and give him one more free throw.
Milo has had a hard time with that one. I'm sure he's looking forward to the opportunity to correct it here on this one. A little bit better looking shot. Result, unfortunately for him, still the same. Head the other way, 5 minutes left in this second quarter, and there's more of that man defense from Westlake.
I'd like to see Lorain work their man offense a little bit better than what they've done so far.
A little bit of a weave to start things off. Brooks can't quite get the shot. He'll get the pass back off the rebound, fires up another 3-ball, comes off the rim, hits the strap out of bounds, will head the other way.
But what I like that time that Brooks did is he penetrated, got into the paint. Yes, what Brooks did, he missed the shot, but at least he penetrated.
A little bit more pressure here from the Titans. They'll step up in full court pressure. I don't think this is as much to go after the steal, just to keep the ball out of the guy that wants to run the offense. He's going to end up getting it anyway. Lois will slide through the lane and drain his first shot of the ball game. Ties it up at 7 with 4:36 left in the half. The right side it'll go. Walt Turner, no dice, but fouled, and will go to the line for a couple. We'll see who they call this on. They're going to get Jaber for the foul. That'll be his second, team fourth.
This will be the first free throw attempts for the Titan freshman today.
You're talking almost a quarter and a half. That one's going to be left flat for Walter Turner, 6-foot freshman guard.
And my point being, I think that tells you the offense isn't real aggressive, that they're not getting into the paint, that they're settling for too many jump shots.
That second one's not going to drop either. We'll stay tied at 7. Probably right. I mean, if offensively, you've got a challenge inside. I agree 100%. You're going to get a foul out well away from the basket. It's going to be called on the Titans. That one's going to be on Chavez. That'll be his second, team fifth. And you can deal with aggressive fouls, but they've got to be smart fouls. They've got to be in the right place. I'm not quite sure that that's where you wanted to give that one up.
Terrence Rose, a freshman who started for Westlake, is back into the game. Again, as Don told you in the open, Westlake at 3-1, and Lorain trying to even their record. They're 2-3.
Ball comes across the middle. It's going to be picked up and taken the other way. Deshaun Brooks works it down toward the baseline. Black-Wright, no, gets called for the double dribble. By the way, this is, we don't have the opportunity, Rob, to you and I typically doing varsity basketball for our respective radio stations. Don't get a lot of opportunity to do freshman and JV ball. Kind of fun to be here with WLCS doing this today.
Oh, I agree.
Shot inside, that one no. Kicked back out. Ooh, big block coming from behind. I mean, that was a swat. Malik Jaber, I guess, had enough. He didn't want to see that shot go up. Line change almost here for Westlake. They'll send 4 in. Just over 4 minutes left in the first half. Still tied at 7. I would imagine all these players are a little frustrated with the low score here at this point in this ball game. Brooks, nice dump down to the left block.
And, I don't know how the Westlake system feeds, but, for Lorain at this freshman level, for the first time for a lot of these guys, they're playing together. I mean, they've got 2 or 3 feeder junior highs, so sometimes, this is the first time they've played together, and that's going to take time. It's not a situation where you're a school where you have one middle school and they all play together all the way through. Lorain's not like that. So at this freshman level, it takes time for these guys to get used to one another.
Agreed. First shot there by Walter Turner was good. And Marquay Black-Wright is talking to coach saying, they said I had my foot on the line, but I didn't. So he makes 2, but he only's going to get credit for the latter. 8-7 now in favor of the Titans. Meek with the ball on the wing, sends it back out top. Terrence Rose off to the right side now. A couple dribbles there by De Leon, one of the starters. He'll send it back outside to the left baseline. Rose will get called for the travel. You fake with your head, you can fake with your feet, but not both. A little bit more pressure here from Westlake, and Lorain High handles that fairly readily. A work down the baseline. Dantes Leisure was out there. He'll send it back out. Brooks takes the drive, puts it up with the right hand, rolls it off the left side of the rim.
But that's a good shot. You know, if Brooks can get that, you've got to take it, and he did everything but put it in.
He's got pretty good feet for a freshman. Good sliding save there, and the Titans are going to get an inadvertent whistle here. I think the officials were thinking over and back, decided to opt against that, so we'll keep playing here. Or did he think there was a timeout being called?
I think you're right the first time. He thought it was over and back, and to be honest with you, why it wasn't, I don't know. But like we talked about the last time we worked together, I'm a lot of things, but I'm not an official, and I don't begin to guess at what they call.
Foul underneath. He's going to send Walter Turner to the line. Foul, I believe, is on Terrence Rose. Well, we both agree we're not going to wear that black and white striped shirt, but I got to ask you about this green sweater you're wearing.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
Just saying. First free throw, not so much. 3:07 left.
Well, since I've never made Joe Bach's Christmas list, I don't have anything that says WLCS or, anything officially blue. And sometimes you forget.
You do. I know. But I remember once going to a game in the wrong color shirt and got all kinds of grief from a head coach. It was brutal. 3:07.
See, they have so many other things they can give me grief about that, I suppose it doesn't much matter.
Yeah, it's amazing the things we sometimes worry about. All right, that's Carter Hoon with the ball. Gets it off to the right side. Noah Meek wanted to work inside. Gets it back out to Hoon. That'll be Rose lifting one from three-point range. No, it's going to go out of bounds. And I guess there was a point going the other way. I didn't see it. These things happen. Just under 3 minutes left. 9-7 in favor of the Titans. And boy, almost a big opportunity. That's a takeaway. And well done by Terrence Rose. He's going to take the shot on his own and drop in a deuce. His first points of the ball game ties it at 9 with 2:40 left in the half. Sean Brooks across the top. Works off to the left wing, sends it back out top. Walter Turner lifts it over his head, looks underneath. It's not going to be there for him. Three ball on the way from Bowles. High bounce off the rim, no dice. Rebound comes back. De Leon wants to work around pressure. Brooks is going to get whistle for the foul at midcourt, and that's one of those ones you really just don't want to give up.
Yeah. Right, you don't want to make a foul at midcourt, but neither team in the bonus yet, so it does not put the Demons at the line, but next foul will with 2:18 to go in the half.
And that's not terrible, but just got to kind of know where you are on the court. High bounce off the dribble is recollected there by Yatsishin. Three ball on the way, that one no good for Meek. Rebound is going to come down to Brooks. Never been real fond of junior high kids and freshmen in particular really focusing on that three ball. Something that's got to come with a little bit more time and physical maturity, I've always thought.
Well, and you like to go inside out. If you get it inside, then kick it out for an open look.
It's a good look inside by Leisure. That one, no, but the putback is good. Let's see. Bowles got that one. Is that correct? I want to say it was. There's a takeaway, almost a takeaway underneath. Ball's going to roll out of bounds underneath. Leisure's come in. The 5'6" guard has really produced some good results. He's going to take a little bit of a seat on the bench here for a minute, but I like what he brings to the team.
Javon Lane and Dayon Hudson come in for the Titan freshman.
Rose wants to get it in, has a tough time doing so. Finds De Leon, gets it back out top. Meek to the right side and Rose. Across the top, those flat passes are dangerous. De Leon, a couple dribbles, creates some space, creates a drive, creates the layup, and creates 2 more points.
Well, again, you penetrate, good things are going to happen, and that was a nice reverse layup.
Tied 11 with just over a minute. Almost a takeaway, ends up being a foul called on the Titans. Alex Bowles going to be whistled for the foul. That's team foul number 7. And it should send Tony De Leon to the line for a 1-and-1. Tied at 11 with 106. Now, you know, we talked about going into the bonus here. I mean, it'd be rough to go into the locker room at the half down due to free throws. And that's not going to help the effort for the Demons. So head the other way. 1 minute left in this first half. There's the ball on their offensive end of things. Turner sends it off to the left side. Hudson got a touch, sends it back out top. Ramos looking for someone to come around and clear across the top. There's Turner, one dribble, gives up his dribble. Titans almost in a bit of a delay here.
Yeah, it's their best ball movement of the game.
Agreed.
Got to look for somebody flashing through the paint.
Under 30 seconds left, and there's a forced shot. That one's going to come off the back of the rim, no good. Foul's going to be called underneath on Hudson. He was clearing space, trying to get a hold of that rebound. Will walk down to the other end.
You know, I like the fact that they passed the ball, but they really did it around the perimeter, and they never really had anyone flashing through the paint looking for a pass. So they passed it around the perimeter and kind of forced up a shot. But you know, again, it takes time to develop and play together and know your offense and all that stuff.
Right. Not quite the playground. I mean, you can't get away with some of that sloppy stuff. No dice on the free throws. We're still tied at 11 with 15 seconds. We'll see if the Titans can burn some time and get a good look here.
Got to be aware of the time on the clock here.
Down to 6, now 5-4 with the ball out top is Lane. Sends it off to the right side. 1 second. Forced shot is going to be an air ball, and that's where we're going to end things at the end of the first half. 11-11, we're tied in this freshman basketball game. We'll be right back on WLCS TV 20.
There are those who dedicate themselves to a sense of honor, to a life of courage, and a commitment to something greater than themselves. They have always defended this nation and each other. They still do. The few, the proud, the Marines.
All right, and we're back. Second half action, tied at 11 as the Titans and the Demons will switch sides of the court. Drive early on there by Walter Turner, takes it to the rack and lays it in quickly, and again, that's what you were calling for in the first half.
Yeah, I like that. I like seeing that aggressiveness and going to the basket, penetrating, getting off a good shot.
There's another good take. Flying through the lane that time was Terrence Rose. He cuffed the ball as he sailed through there, ends up getting fouled on his way to the rack. Bowles is going to be called for the foul. That'll be his first, team first here in this half, and it's going to send Terrence Rose to the line for a couple.
Well, we've got a second here, Don. Unofficially, Lorain from the field in the first half, 4 out of 20 for 20%, 2 out of 6 at the line for 33%, 17 rebounds, 10 turnovers. For the Westlake Demons, they were 5 out of 19 from the floor for 26%, 1 out of 5 from the line for 20%, 13 rebounds, and 8 turnovers.
Not great numbers, but again, remember it's a freshman ball game, and you get a nice take again. The Titans just attacking the front of the rim right now.
They've made both field goals in the third quarter. They've both been about 4-foot shots.
That time it was Brooks going through, and apparently Rose wants to push the issue as well. Rebound comes down to the Titans. Deshaun Brooks works to the right block, off the glass and in. 6 quick points here for the Titans. Brooks very quickly up to 9 points in the ball game in a 6-point lead. Almost another takeaway, is it? Yes, it is. We're going to head the other way. Brooks is going to get wrapped up and count it as he falls through the lane, puts the ball up and in, and is going to go to the line for one more.
What a great start to the third quarter for the Titans. Much more aggressive at both ends of the floor, Don, and they've been rewarded 4 for 4 from the floor.
Boy, quick 8 points, possibly 9 here if he can make this free throw. And you know, it goes. I'm gonna give you credit. I mean, that's what you talked about that whole first half is getting the ball inside and attacking.
Yeah, you'd like to see that, especially when they're not passing the ball around. Don, to me, you can get those 15-foot jumpers anytime in that offense.
As Westlake, they've got to get some points up on the glass here pretty quickly. Not able to do it. Another fast break run out opportunity at the other side. Shot no good that time for Carlos Chavez, and we're going to head the other way. Another good fast break. And again, you're not going to complain about a shot from 3 feet away.
Right.
Shot comes hard off the glass. Long rebound. Going to be tipped out of bounds. And the official's going to say it's going to stay with Westlake, much to the dismay of the Titans and Joe Bach. Joe was groaning.
He'll do that from time to time.
Carter Hoon comes out on the wing to pick that one up, and shot goes inside. Shot was blocked. Nice job that by Walter Turner to time that one. Keeps it in front of him. Fires a 16-footer, and the tip is good that time for Carlos Chavez. His first points of the ball game. And that's going to bring a timeout off the Westlake bench. 21-12, a real quick run here for the Lorain High Titans.
Yeah, 10-1 run for the Titans to begin the second half. Are you employed by or retired from the Lorain City Schools? If the answer is yes, then please pay close attention to the following. Don't get a 3-second call with low interest rates on your investments. Step up to the line and shoot your way to success at the Lorain Schools Employees Credit Union. We will fast break the competition so that you can win the financial game of interest. Choose a certificate of deposit and watch your APY score the maximum. You'll score a goal every time when you call LSECU. That phone number is 282-4600.
Hey, you know, the last time you and I worked together, you said you hadn't had your holiday shopping done yet.
That's correct.
Did you get it done?
No, but I sent a text message last night of what should I get, you know, like looking for some ideas, and I didn't get a response.
Well, I've got an idea for you.
Well, it's for a 6-year-old six-year-old niece.
So the Greek and Greek American recipes cookbook not going to work for you?
I could probably get it for Mom and Dad.
All right, well, $15. $15 if you're interested. St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church on Tower Boulevard. Give them a call, 960-2992 to order. Greek recipes, not bad.
Yeah, I could do that.
Go for Mom and Dad.
Polinsky, it's a big Greek name. We like that.
For Dylan Cole is good. I never thought about that as being Greek, huh? See, now they had a whole new perspective. Nice turnaround at the other end for David Ramos.
The good second half continues for the Titans. They're getting good shots, and the Demons throw it away.
Now, if you can convert those turnovers into points going the other way, certainly sets you up pretty nicely. A couple subs come into the ball game here for the Titans. Dayon Hudson comes into the ball game, as does Marquay Black-Wright. Let's see what the Westlake Demons dial up here defensively. Titans trying to work it into the paint. Nice step through and step under. Shot comes up a little bit short. Rebound to Black-Wright. He'll kick it back outside. Mahaffey wants to send it out to Walter Turner. He'll go between his legs a couple times, shakes and bakes, looks to create some space, but doesn't really gain anything. Sends it outside. Mahaffey, nice shovel pass inside, knocked away. Well defended that time by Noah Meek. Meek on the fast break opportunity, shows right, goes left, lays it in, and one. Meek's first points of the ball game. He's going to go to the line for another one. 23-14 here at this point in the ball game. Foul called on Mahaffey.
In 2.5 minutes of the third quarter, Lorain has scored more points than they did in the entire first half, Don. They had 11 points in the first half. They scored 12 in the first 2.5 minutes of the third quarter. So it tells you that they're executing much better.
No doubt about that. Good old-fashioned three-point play there for Meek. And I think that's probably, you know, kind of what I was referencing earlier on when these young men probably anticipate scoring a few more points than they did in that first half.
Right.
And Sean Brooks, again, wanting to create space. Now, all of a sudden, the offense that was very active in the first part of this quarter has become a little bit more stagnant.
A little more. It kind of looks standing around. You got to move without the ball, Don.
If you want to play this game, it's absolutely a necessity. Rebound comes down. Dayon Hudson, and it's going to get called for the travel as got a little ahead of himself, maybe.
I think sometimes players, especially younger players, they tend to stand around and watch whoever has the ball and just kind of become a spectator. Well, if you want to do that, then buy a ticket. To me, when you're out on the floor, you got to move without the ball, Don, and that's a real key.
Oh, nice take that time. Well done by Noah Meek. Drops in his 5th point of the ball game. Makes the difference 4, and you're going to get traveling. All of a sudden, Westlake, following that timeout, coming off the bench, is working their way back into this one.
And Lorain hurting themselves with some turnovers of late.
Well, you know, if the first couple minutes of this third quarter worked for you, you've got to kind of figure out that that's going to be a good strategy for the remaining minutes. And Titans have kind of given up on that. And what are we going to get here? A foul. And apparently the Titans bailed out the Demons. Foul's going to be called on Brooks. That's going to be his 3rd. Team 3rd, and I don't think too many people in the white side of the bench were happy with that call.
No, but you know, that's a situation too where Deshaun Brooks, he's draped all over him, and he's right there. He doesn't need to be that aggressive at half court. I mean, he was all over him, and the young man from Westlake was in trouble. He'll learn that.
Well, and those are those, you know, pick your places to give up fouls. Meeks again with the layup, leaves that one a little bit short off the rim. Rebound comes down. Marquay Black-Wright wants to push, fires down toward the baseline, gets it back outside the arc, takes the drive, nice take, finger rolls it in for 2.
And the Titans take a timeout, Don.
2:47 left in the third quarter, 25-19. The Titans have bounced it back out to 6 points, but you know, again, you know, and you can't say it enough, or maybe you can, I don't know, but every time the Titans have attacked the rim, good things have happened for them. Same thing for Westlake.
Right, and now what Westlake did, you know, they started to press a little bit, and they wouldn't let Lorain just bring the ball up and get into their offense and penetrate. So give credit to Westlake that they caused some turnovers and kind of got Lorain out of that rhythm that they had created in the first couple minutes of the third quarter. But like you say, Titans need to get back to getting that ball into the blue paint, into that blue area, into the paint, and whether you get a shot in there or not isn't the biggest thing. But you want to work your offense inside out.
Man press here for Lorain following the inbounds play for Westlake. They'll break the timeline, work it off to the left wing, and then reset the offense. Meek flips it off to the left side. Dylan Cole there, one dribble, drops it off. Hoon loses the ball out of bounds. Actually goes off at the Titans.
Block shot.
Yeah.
And again, good movement of the feet. On defense down that's a key. You want to move your feet. People look at hands and say, but nope, to play defense, you got to move your feet.
Inbounds comes well out near midcourt. Meeks is going to have it again. Meek has really turned up his game here in this second half. To the right side it'll go. Winery drops underneath the Hoon, gets it back. He'll bounce outside the three-point arc, maintains the dribble. I'm not quite sure that he knows where he wants to go right now. He gets it back out top. Meek looks right, goes left, gets fouled as he starts to make his move. That's going to be called on Walter Turner.
And that's where Walter didn't move his feet that time, and he tried to pick the pocket, and whether you foul him or not, you're going to get called for that foul more times than not.
Fourth team foul here on the Titans with 2:05 left in the third quarter. That's going to be at least of some concern as we move in toward the fourth quarter.
Especially since Westlake doesn't have any.
Right. Winery with the ball. Tries to lob it underneath. They're going to say it went out off of Hoon, so it'll
off
be
the Demons
ball. Yeah.
It's their third turnover of the third quarter.
Titans facing a little bit of pressure. Hard pass up court. He's going to sail a little bit long and end up being lost out of bounds. Give credit to Deion Hudson for running over there and trying to pick up the long pass, but just couldn't quite hold on to it.
But I give credit to Westlake. I think that's defensively what they've changed. They aren't letting Lorain just set up and get into their offense because they're trying to make it difficult for them and force some turnovers, and they've done that.
They have the ball. Comes across the timeline, goes between his legs. Flips it off to the right side. Dylan Cole with a couple dribbles there. Wanted to look at the baseline drive. Got cut off. Bounce pass goes inside. Quick shot that time by Ryan Sandor is good, and he's going to go to the line.
And that is a heck of a pass down by Dylan Cole, the freshman. A bounce pass to his teammate, Ryan Sandor. He got Sandor open for the shot, but it came because of that entry pass by Dylan Cole.
Sandor's got an opportunity here for the old-fashioned three-point play. A couple subs coming in. Carlos Chavez coming back into the ball game. And who else we got? Quentin Pardon comes back into the ball game for Lorain. Sandor, three-point play, no. Leaves it at a 4-point difference, 25-21. Nice drive through the lane. They're going to call that on the offense or the defense. They're going to say defense that time, as Paul Yatsishin may have not established position, so he'll get whistled for the foul.
Get a couple of free throws here for the Titans. Carlos Chavez.
126 left in this third quarter. 4-point difference, 25-21 in favor of the Titans over the Demons. First free throw, not the way you draw it up, but it went in. So we'll take it. Turner's second is good as well. That'll give him 5 in the ball game. Makes it 27-21.
I apologize. That was Walter Turner at the line. You're right, Don. I had the wrong name.
Yeah, you saw the one, you saw another number. I was with you for a second, actually. Sandor with a little, I'm not sure, half hook, half jump shot. Didn't go. Ball being tipped around. Foul's going to happen outside. It'll be ball out underneath. 16 foul here on the Titans, though, with 1:06 left. Foul's going to be called on Chavez. That'll be his third.
That could be a real problem for Lorain in the fourth quarter, Don,
yeah.
as the next foul will put Westlake in the bonus for the rest of the basketball game.
High pass comes out. Yatsishin. Hands off. Meek. 3-ball. Got it. He's got 8 in the ball game. 3-point ball game now with 53 seconds left. There's a takeaway. De Leon puts it right back in. Cuts the difference to 1. He's got 5 now, and this pressure from Westlake, you talked about it a minute ago, is really reaping dividends here for the Demons.
It is.
Pass across the top. Chavez will back off, send it back out top. Turner spins into the lane, little floating jumper, little offline. 30 seconds left. Here's De Leon, wants to get into the run, steps through the lane and got it and won.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm in the same place, I think.
You know, the defense has been impressive for 2 reasons. One, they've created turnovers from it that you mentioned. The other thing is, even when Lorain beats it, they're not getting the shots that they were getting earlier in the quarter, Don, when they could just come down and set up shop.
That big run from Lorain at the beginning of this quarter has been erased. Westlake now with a 1-point lead. And can't make it a 2-point lead, but they're going to get the rebound underneath. Sandor's going to send it back out. Meek with 17 seconds on the third quarter clock. Works off the screen, tries to force it inside. It's been taken away. And the other way is Turner. 8, 7, 6. Tries to work it inside. Chavez gets surrounded, gets fouled. And really not going to hurt Westlake here too much. It's just going to be their team's second foul, and it takes Lorain out of their offensive set.
Right, now Lorain's got to be aware of the clock. 2.3 to go. You got time for a pass or 2.
3-ball immediately. That one off the back of the rim, no. Tip attempt, no good. So Westlake's going to claim the first lead at the end of a quarter in this ball game, 28-27 over the Lorain Titans. Fourth quarter actions coming up in just moments right here on WLCS TV 20.
Freedom to think for yourself.
To disagree with the government.
Freedom to be equal.
To be different.
Freedom to raise a family.
To marry the man I love.
The freedom to worship the God of my choice.
To live with dignity.
The freedom to be me.
To be whatever I want to be.
Defending freedom for over 200 years.
7 minutes up on the clock, 28-27, Westlake over Lorain in freshman basketball. Not a lot of opportunities to see freshman basketball here on WLCS. We're glad to be with you. I'm Don Vincent and Rob Polinsky for all the action today. A big turnaround. Westlake ended that third quarter on a nice run. They're going to start things off here in the fourth the same way as Sandor drops in a deuce. Takes a three-point lead. Shot down at the other end, left well short. Ryan Sandor rebound, gets it off to Meek, has to recontrol the ball. We'll go back and talk a little bit about that third quarter here in just a second. Rose with the shot, that one blocked. Rebound comes down, Chavez. Has Turner in front of him, has to recollect the ball, drops it off to Marquay Black right, sends it off to the left side. Three ball on the way, that one no good for Brooks. Ball goes out of bounds. Yeah, we were talking during the break. Titans started off that third quarter really strong, Rob. And then it just went cold.
Yeah, they did. They made their first 4 shots from the floor. They ended up 7 out of 14. 2 out of 3 at the line, 7 rebounds, 6 turnovers, 3 block shots. Westlake had 2 out of 5 from the line, 6 rebounds, 4 turnovers, and they were 8 out of 17 from the floor.
Rose drops it in. Sandor trying to work, shakes the shoulders a little bit, leaves the shot a little bit off the mark to the right side. 2 guys go flying alongside the Westlake cheerleading squad. Looks like it'll be a Lorain high ball heading the other way.
To me, Sandor's strong enough. He's got to go up stronger instead of just taking that half hook. You're in the paint, try to draw a foul, Don. You know, he's a little bit bigger guy.
Square up. Got to bang a little bit sometimes.
Got to bang a little bit.
Little 15-footer off the right elbow. That one no good for Lorain High. Rebound comes down to Carter Hoon. He'll get it off to Meek. Meek pretty good with the ball out top. He's going to end up drawing the foul. That one's going to be on Walter Turner.
And here's a problem for Lorain. They are in the bonus, and the Westlake Demons have committed just 2 team fouls. And in a close game, you know, Lorain can't afford to put Westlake at the line here a lot in the fourth quarter.
5:39 left in this ball game.
I agree with you. I think Noah Meek is a good-looking point guard for the Demons, a young man who's shooting this 1-and-1.
A lot of upside. And again, remember, he's just a freshman. That first free throw is good. I'll give him 9 points in the ball game.
It would kind of be a story if, since we're doing the freshman game, if he wasn't a freshman, Don.
Good point. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
This is the freshman game.
Oh, it's been a long day already. I could tell you stories. Boy, there's some you don't see a whole lot. Teams getting an offensive rebound on a free throw. Unfortunately for the Westlake Demons, not able to convert on that. Meek gets it right back, works up to the left wing. Crosses over, steps away, rotates, takes the drive, and hits the deuce. He's got 11. He's got 11. Deshaun Brooks for Lorain's got 11. They're leading the way for their respective squads.
In my opinion, the Westlake press is what turned this game around.
I agree. Well, talk to a coach, and you've talked to plenty of them. It's all about the defense. 3 ball on the way. That one's short. Rebound, Chavez underneath, lays it in, and he got another deuce. That'll give him 4. 33-29. Westlake Demons under 5 minutes on the clock. Can't get past it here. It's still way too close a ball game.
Titans just need to play good man-to-man defense. Don't foul.
Almost a little bit of a reach there for Mahaffey as he tries to D-up Rose. They'll send it to the right side. Dylan Cole, 3 ball on the way, misses everything. Rebound comes down to the Titans. And here comes Deshaun Brooks.
And that's good defense, sorry, Don, for the Titans at possession.
Good look underneath. Turner has to scoop it back out. Marquay Black right goes to the paint, gets fouled going up. Going up a little bit awkward, and to be honest, Westlake kind of bailed him out a little bit there.
Yeah, but a better job by Lorain, in my opinion, offensively that time. Brooks with a nice pass on the low block, then they kick it out. And again, that's that inside-outside offense. And then the penetration, good things happen.
Need the free throws here if you're the Titans, down by 4, 33-29 with 4:19 left. High, arcing shot by Marquay Black right. Drops in his 3rd point of the ball game. Another one coming his way. That one off the back of the rim, no. Yatsic in there for the Rebound, long pass forward, Rose, right block, spins into the lane, shot, swatted out. Boy, good timing on the jump there that time by Walter Turner. That's the second time he's blocked a shot.
I have 5 block shots for Lorain in the second half, Don.
That's solid. So that's pretty decent defense. You'd like to be able to get the turnovers outside as well. But you're not going to complain about that many blocked shots. A little scoop shot by Rose. Rose off the rim. Tapped it back out. Gets his own rebound essentially. Forces one up from about 5 feet. Rebound still being battled for. Pulled down by Carter Hoon in all kinds of trouble. And steps on the end line. Will head the other way. Turnover.
We're getting down to crunch time with 3:54 to go, and the Titans down 3, but there's plenty of time. You just have to keep playing good defense, Don, and create some offense here.
Agreed. There should always be a sense of urgency in basketball, but you shouldn't get to the point where you're pushing.
And first and foremost, Lorain has to handle the Westlake press.
That time, the fact that Westlake committed the foul for their 4th, they came in this 4th quarter with just 1 foul, I believe. Picked up a couple here along the way. Kind of helped out, but you just see this man press coming up here. And they'll switch out top. Ball's going to come in. There's the trap along the side. Good job by the Titans handling the press with the pass. They'll get it up on their offensive end. Nice take on it the other side. Carlos Chavez couldn't quite handle that.
They did everything but make the shot.
Yeah.
But they broke the press. They got a good shot, a nice pass. Those will fall, but that's a good offense for Lorain. And if you beat the press, sorry, Don, usually you get a good shot if you can beat somebody's press.
Has to go inside. A little turnaround jumper is going to roll off the rim. It's a good look for Carter Hoon. No dice. Foul. Following on the rebound, I believe it's going to be Lorain high ball. It's the case. Foul's going to be called on Yatchison. 5th team foul here, so the Demons creating some good defense, but also that's coming along with some fouls. Titans again passing over this trapping defense. Leave it forward. Walter Turner stops and pops from the right block. Air ball, and he technically can't get his own rebound on that. It didn't hit anything, but he's going to get to go back up with it and drop in a deuce. That's his 7th point of the ball game. Officials saying, yeah, somebody else touched it, I guess. 1 point difference now. Rose gets up into the air, and Carlos Chavez is going to get called for the foul. By my count, that's at least 4 on him. I don't think it's 5.
Yeah, you got to stop that dribble penetration. You can't let Rose get that close.
You just got, it goes back to something you mentioned in the first half about playing defense with your feet, getting out quicker to cut that off.
Yeah.
And it's Rose with the free throw for his 4th point of the ball game. Makes it a 2-point lead for the Westlake Demons. Just under 3 minutes left in this freshman basketball game. Look, the second one as well. A lot of upside for a couple of the guards here. There's a turnover by the Titans. Rose is going to get it right back. Puts it off to the left side by Alois into the lane. Another deuce. That'll give him 4 points. And all of a sudden that lead bumped back out to 5. Fast break opportunity off the made shot here for the Titans. Layup for Deshaun Brooks. Puts him at 13 and brings a 30-second timeout to the court. With 2:37 left, that's going to be a Lorain timeout. Real quick, you're employed by or retired from Lorain City Schools? The answer is yes. Pay close attention to the following. In the paint, 3-second violation, top of the arc, in the circle. Got you confused? Make your next shot a 3-pointer with a certificate of deposit at the Lorain School Employees Credit Union. Our team has a CD rate that will score every time when you call or visit LSECU. Make a slam dunk by calling 282-4600. Stop by the office at 4459 Oberlin Avenue, Suite 101. Joe frequents the credit union. I don't know what that says about him.
As well he should. It says he has more money than you or I, Don, is what it says.
Oh, that's what it says. Oh, well,
yes.
All right, then I guess I'd be there too. Baseline was available to the Westlake Demons following that shot and the timeout. Rose is going to get it, slices through the lane, shows it, gets caught in the air, gets called for the travel. Had the idea, just, I don't know if he twisted his ankle. He's coming up a little, hitching his giddy up. And just kind of got caught with nowhere to go. turnover either way. 3-point difference in favor of the Westlake Demons. 37-34. 2.5 minutes left in this one. Black-White's going to bring it up court on his own. Slices all the way through the lane. Layup, no. Put back Mahaffey is good.
Good job by Mahaffey to follow that up, Don.
1 point difference, 37-36. 2:13 left. Here comes Rose on the drive, going the other way. Got up into the air, got fouled. He's going to go to the line for a couple. You would be tempted to say that Rose got a little out of control going up there, but I got to tell you, with the way he was able to control the ball and put it up on the rim, there was no loss of control there.
Yeah, and it would help if the Titans would try to deny the ball to him, or if they see that he gets it, get him at half court. Don't let him get into the paint before you pick him up.
10th team foul here on the Titans, so that's going to send Westlake to the line for 2 every time. Rose unable to hit the first one. He's got 5 in the ball game with one more free throw coming his way. Got that one. 38-36 in favor of the Demons now. There's a turnover. De Leon's going to pick it up and fire up from 5 feet and drop that one in. Tony De Leon now with 9. And a whistle toots in the backcourt. Foul's going to be called on Noah Meek. 6th-team foul here on Westlake. So everybody's shooting from now on.
Free throws could be big down the stretch here with 2 minutes to go, Don.
4-point difference, 40-36 in favor of the Demons. And the take, a block's going to be called on the floor. No shot that time. And Sean Brooks wanted that one. I have to agree with the call. It was well before the shot. Make call for the foul, and it will send Brooks to the line for the 1-and-1.
This is where Brooks really has to concentrate. They just took a basket off the board you thought you had, and you've got a front end of a 1-and-1.
And can't quite convert that one. Hunter Hoon there for the rebound, gets it out to Meek. Meek mishandles a little bit, slows down his offensive break, fires a 3-ball. That one's swatted away by Walt Turner. He's going to go the other way and gets wrapped up by Rose going up for the shot. He'll go to the line for a couple.
Boy, a great job by Turner that time to block that shot of Noah Meek. And with Meek's team up by 4, I was a little surprised that he was going to launch that one.
Yeah.
He just took too much time, and Turner was aggressive and got to it.
And did something that a lot of shot blockers don't do, and that's kept it in front of him. Didn't swat it, off to the side or anything like that, and really initiated that fast break. First free throw is good that time for Turner. He's got 8 in the ball game.
Titans still have 3 timeouts remaining with 1:43 to go.
3-point difference, 40-37 in favor of Westlake. Off the front of the rim, that one no good. Rebound comes down to the Demons, and Mahaffey almost there to take it away, and boy, he went down kind of awkwardly. And again, maybe wounded here a little bit. Comes hobbling off to the sideline, may have twisted his ankle. A sub coming in for him. That'll be David Ramos. Get Mahaffey up. Send him down on the bench. Tracy will take a look at him, make sure he's all right. Or if he's not, make sure he gets what he needs. 1:37 left, still a 3-point difference. Westlake with the ball on the length of the court to go here. 40-37 in favor of the Demons. Well, you get the big guy bringing it up. Hoon drops it down to the baseline. De Leon there working against double team, drops it inside. Good look, another block shot for Walter Turner. And again, controls that impressively. Brooks. 3-ball left wing, front of the rim, no tip underneath. Foul's going to be whistled on,
over the back.
I believe Chavez, trying to get up there and push that one back in.
Again, I just think that's too soon for Brooks. I don't think that's necessary, but that's my opinion.
I agree. That's going to be foul number 5 on Carlos. So he's going to end his night with 4 points. A lot of good effort, though, like that. 3-point difference now with Rose at the line, 40-37 in favor of Westlake. 1:13 on the clock, and boy, at some point, the seconds start ticking away here, Rob.
Yeah, they do. Quentin Pardon will come in for the Titans with 1:13 to go.
First free throw for Rose, no. Missing those free throws certainly isn't going to help either team's effort. And the close game. He's able to hit the second one, though, for the 7th point of the ball game. Inbounds pass will go to Pardon. Brooks works off the screen, running jumper from about 10, gets his own tip. That's good. He's got 15 in the ball game, and a timeout comes off the Lorain High bench with 1:03 left. 2-point ball game, 41-39. I'm going to put you in the coach's chair now. If you're sitting on this Westlake bench, what are you saying? If you're sitting on the Lorain bench, what are you saying?
Well, if I'm on the Westlake bench, I want to get the ball to my ball handlers, either Noah Meek or Tony DeLeon. Let those guys create. I think the good things happen when Westlake does that. And if I'm Lorain, I'm letting them know, you know, we don't have to foul right away. There's plenty of time in a 2-point game. I think too often teams that are down think we've got to foul right away. You've got plenty of time to try to create a turnover. So if I'm the Titans, I don't worry about getting, if I don't get a steal in 5 or 10 seconds, I don't worry about it. But, you know, obviously there'll become a point in time if Westlake's killing the clock that Lorain has to get aggressive. Lorain has not pressed a lot. Right. It might not be a bad time to put your full court press on. Again, you don't have to foul, but see if you can create a turnover.
And interestingly enough, you know, he saw in that shot there, Brandon Sturgill, the young man in the sling, is listed by the coaches as their best defender, and he's not available tonight for Lorain, so that certainly hurts at this particular moment. Rose going down the other way, nice pass off to DeLeon, swatted out of bounds by Deshaun Brooks. How many blocks is that in this half?
I have 8.
Oh, man. These guys like to get up a little bit, huh?
And a good job that they haven't fouled when they've been blocking shots, Don. A lot of times players will foul when they do that.
Rose gets the pass in. Sandor turns. No dice on the shot. Foul's going to be whistled on the Demons, and we're going to head down the other way for a free throw, at least one, possibly a couple. Foul was called on Ryan Sandor.
And what I really like what the Titans did there defensively is, even though Westlake had a couple of chances, they did not foul. They didn't panic. They didn't foul. They made Westlake try to make a shot. Demons couldn't do it. Titans with Pardon with good position, and now an opportunity to tie.
Pardon at the line for the 1-and-1. Down by 2, less than a minute left. First one, no. Front of the rim, rebound's going to come down. Ball tipped away. Ball still loose on the ground. Oh, Brooks can't quite get that one to fall for the Titans. Rebound to Sandor. And a timeout is going to come off the Westlake bench. It'll be another 30-second timeout.
Boy, and they missed a great opportunity there, Don. Brooks with a chance to tie. Don't forget the cookbook sale, Greek and Greek American recipes from the St. Nicholas Church family members. They're on sale at the church weekdays from 10 to 2. You can call the church office at 440-960-2992 to order. The St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church, they're right here in Lorain at 2000 Tower Boulevard. Cookbooks now for sale, they're $15. They make great Christmas presents or great bridal shower gifts.
For the next bridal shower that you attend.
Yeah, I'm big on those.
I had heard. 46.5 seconds left. 2-point difference, 41-39.
A lot of times I see Schlumbaker at those when I attend them. Say, hey, Bob, how you doing? How's the wife and kids?
Oh, I got absolutely nothing. Meek, nice job bringing the ball up court. Drops it off to Rose. He's going to miss the layup. Rebound comes down to the Titans, and a foul immediately following. They're going to head the other way. I tell you what, Mr. Brooks needs to be a little bit more cautious here, heading down the other way, tossing that ball up like that.
Now both teams are in the double bonus, and we have 5 fouls on the young man for Westlake. So Tony DeLeon comes out with 5 fouls, and that could be big, Don, coming down the stretch, because DeLeon has been one of their better players tonight, in my opinion.
Well, he's been one of those guys that you can go to in those situations where it gets tight. He's pretty solid with the ball. I agree with your assessment. 2-point difference, an opportunity to tie it up here with a couple of free throws. That one no good for Ramos. He's got another shot at it. Still a 2-point ball game. 41-38 with 39 rather. 41-39. 38 seconds left. Ramos second. Gets it to drop in. Down to a 1-point difference on his 3rd point of the ball game. Full timeout coming off the Titans bench. 41-40. 38.4 seconds, I want to say, on the clock. Game number 1 tonight. I like the fact that they're doing the triple header here at Lorain High. We're watching the freshman game right now, JV coming up, varsity a little bit later on. That varsity game should prove to be a pretty entertaining one as well.
Yeah, I would think. And for the Titans, their 4th home game in their first 5 games, an opportunity to, it's an important stretch for them because, obviously when you have 4 out of 5 at home to start the year, you're going to have a lot of road games later. So important here for the Titans to get a W tonight, even though it's a non-conference game, playing a quality opponent.
Agreed.
In the Westlake Demons.
Right.
4th quarter free throws, I always think that's an important stat, Don.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge number guy, but it's a number that I like to look at. And for the Titans, they're just 3 for 8 4th quarter free throws.
And the free throws have been so big here with both teams at this point being in the double bonus.
And Westlake is 5 for 8.
Yeah.
It's a 1-point game, and that's kind of the difference in the game right now.
Westlake's going to have the ball. They have the baseline. Right, should have a spot, actually. And they do. 38 seconds left. Brooks with the takeaway. Works to the baseline. Sends it out top and sends it way over the intended recipient's head. It's going to be an over and back. Just got a little too anxious there.
Still forget it. Plenty of time. You still don't have to foul if you're Lorain. There's 32 seconds to go. You've got plenty of time. Now, if this clock gets down to 15 seconds or so, then yeah, you have to foul. But
agreed,
you don't have to foul in the first 5 or 10 seconds of this possession.
Hoon to inbound. Finds Noah Meek. Meek trying to work against pressure from Brooks. Brooks is going to tee him up out top, works to the elbow, sends it outside. Clock down to 20 seconds. There's the foul on Brooks. And I want to say that's his 4th. Nope. 5th. So he's done. He's going to end his night with 15 points. I mean, not a bad performance. A couple of those fouls, though, away from the basket earlier on, kind of what caught him here at the end.
Yeah, and he didn't have the greatest shooting night. You can see the potential
right
in Deshaun Brooks. There is no doubt about it.
Noah Meek's going to go to the line. He's got 11 in the ball game. And first in front of the rim, backboard and in. Bumps it back out to a 2-point difference with 21 seconds left.
Titans have 1 timeout remaining. Westlake with 3.
Sagamon is good. Boy, what a cool customer Noah Meek is. And we'll get another timeout coming off the Westlake bench this time. So, again, it's a 3-point difference now. As time wanes here, at what point are you coming off that Lorain High bench saying, okay, it's time to fork it up from outside, or you continue to work inside?
Well, I think you go inside out. You go inside first, and if you can make a 2 from the paint, you take it. You still have a timeout remaining and 20 seconds to go in the game. Now, if you kick it inside and they collapse on you, then yeah, look for one of your perimeter shooters, out on the arc and try to find him and try to get an open 3 to tie the ball game. But I don't think you just dribble down and chuck a 3.
Right.
Because like you said earlier, it's tough at this level for the kids to make those shots.
Yeah. If you are going to take that shot, I think you're right. It's got to come off the pass. It's got to come in rhythm.
Especially because Deshaun Brooks was the one guy who was taking threes.
Right.
And he's fouled out of the ball game. And 3-point shooting tonight for Lorain. Don, they are 1 for 11 behind the arc, so they have not been good from threes.
And that one was their first one of the game. So it's been a while. Ramos with the ball at the top of the key. 9-8-7. Turner works up to the edge. 4, fires the long 3 ball left of the rim. Long rebound's going to bounce out of bounds off of Westlake. And they're going to say no, that's going to be it. So the Westlake Demons are going to win this one 43-40 over the Lorain High Titans in what was a pretty tight match for the better part of the ball game, Rob.
Yeah, it was, and the Demons down the stretch made the free throws. They were 7 out of 10 in the fourth quarter, and that was a big point in this ball game, in my opinion.
I agree. So game number 1 of 3 scheduled for this particular evening is in the books. The Westlake Demons freshmen come out victorious in this one 43-40 over the Lorain Titans. I want to thank you all for joining us. Thank you to Joe Bach for bringing you all the video. Rob Polinsky, fun to work with you, my friend.
Hey, it was my pleasure.
For everybody on the broadcast crew tonight, I'm Don Vincent. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time right here on WLCS TV 20.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS. To purchase a high-quality copy of the program you just viewed, please call Lorain City Schools Television at 282-8400.